Hi Cancer, how are you doing? Welcome into this past life reading where it's going to be different because we're going to go down the rabbit hole together and have a look into one of your past lives that is currently connected in some kind of way to this past life that you are in now. Not this past life, this current life that you are in now. The past life connected to current life energy. This can be a past life that wasn't like the last one that you were in. It can be a couple of past lives back. It can be literally anything. So let's get in here and see what is going to come up, who you were, what did you experience in a life that you had before. I'm going to see if it's linked to somebody that you are with now. Some of the readings I'm picking up, there's a link between a past person and the person that you know now. And to other people, absolutely nothing. It's just their own lessons that they're learning. So it depends what Spirit wants to show us. Let's have a look. That's too many cards. Let's get 3 cards, Spirit guides, with regards to what Cancer and who Cancer was in a past life. Now remember, it can literally be really weird. So yeah, prepare yourself. Personality wise, you may be going, but yeah, this person, I would so not do that because it's not you, but it's there are some aspects of who this person is that may be able to even help you in this lifetime. So let's see who you were. You've got a 4 of Cups energy in the upright position, 3 of Materials, and you got a 6 of Materials. First of all, whomever you were, I'm going to tell you straightforward exactly the kind of person that you were. And I feel like, I don't know why, when we started the reading, I kind of like said this may sound like nothing like you. And I think it's because it's nothing like you. Okay, I don't feel like this is your personality at all. This is another aspect of who you are. But not who you are currently, who your soul's energy is, what the soul has experienced. You turned away love. You didn't want love. I mean, it's not like you didn't want love, but if you had a choice between love, money, and power, you chose money and power. I'm just saying, you didn't accept just any love that came in. You focused totally on being an extremely strong, powerful person. Literally, the image that your spirit guides just flashed into my mind was like, okay, this is somewhere like in, I think it's America. I think it's where if you guys are in America watching this, like back in America when it was still pretty wild, you know what I mean? It was like uncharted territory. It was like you opened in a town where it was not yet fully established. You became the most powerful person in that town because you opened something funny, like a factory or a foundry or a mine. And you are sometimes not seen as, you gave many people work, but sometimes you were not seen as being the kindest person with regards to emotion and caring of others. Oh, I wonder how this is affecting you in this lifetime, because that would definitely affect you in some kind of way. Let me tell you something. If you are now, this is so interesting, you could literally be again a person who really values being highly educated, running a business. You could be reliving it, but it's almost like, ooh, this is a big one. It's almost like you could be reliving it, having a business again, or having it being in a place of power, but this time you're being very good to the people that are under you. You see the opposite, how it's going to affect. Or you could totally be a person who is working for somebody else, and that person is the person that you used to be, the personality. It's like you're getting the other end of the stick this time around. It's like you're working for this person, they're very cold-hearted, or they're your manager or something, and you're literally picking up on what kind of element of what you used to be. You see how karma works? You see, we can never really escape it. We think we do. It's like, yeah, that didn't get back to me. Oh, yes, it will. 4 lifetimes later, knocking on your door, you know what I mean? And then we wonder, why is this happening to me? We need to get the bigger picture. And the quicker we learn to understand these kinds of things, the quicker the karma actually heals itself. So let's see if there is a person that is associated, maybe your boss, I'm just saying, associated with you in the past that is currently in this lifetime with you. Somebody that you had great conflict with is currently in this lifetime with you. Somebody that you two were complete opposites of each other. I'm just going to ask, I'm going to ask from these cards here if you guys, what kind of relationship it was, but I'm going to describe somebody. You guys had a conflict with each other. It's not like you were out and out fighting with each other, but there was an energy of always disagreeing with each other with the Five of Wands energy. It's very weird. I mean, this is not just about relationships. This is about whatever spirit guide wants to show us about the most important connection that you have in this lifetime. Who is because this is what spirit guide just said, in this lifetime, who is the person that you're finding it the hard to make peace or get along with? It's this person. You and this person were so opposites of each other. I honestly don't know how you managed, to tell you the truth. You guys were like night and day. This may have been like literally a family member to you. It could have been like even your child. I don't feel like it was a husband or wife or anything like that. I feel like it was either your child, your brother, but somebody younger than you. And this person was just not the way you were. They were very, very intelligent. And it's like they could create new things, especially with this energy, but they were so different than you. It was like the King of Wands energy. They were awkward. They were like, imagine living in like 1800 or 1830 or 1870, for instance, so something like that, where factories, you know, the industrial age, you know, where factories began to pop up in places, and the person is a nerd, you know what I mean, back in those days where you were connected to somebody maybe that you were responsible for, or like a child or a brother or something of that nature, and they were the most awkward people. I mean, they were the nerds that happened in those days, and they didn't know that back in the days the nerds would be the most powerful people in the world today, you know, because who created the machines that were working in the factory? And it's almost like they may have even been doing stuff like that. They may have even been fixing some things or fixing machinery, but they were so awkward and they were not what you wanted them to be. I feel like you were this really strong person who thought like this is the way people must be. For a lot of you guys, if you're a woman out there, you may have been a man in this lifetime. I know that seems really weird, like I will never be a man. Yes, you will. Oh, yes, you have. I mean, a past lifetime, we can literally swap genders a lot. I honestly think sometimes that's why you find that we have this whole thing where somebody gets born and they go, no, I'm a woman in a man's body. It's because of a past lifetime that's coming into this lifetime that's so ruling. The ties are very close, and that's the energy, and that's why these things occur. See, you got to get the bigger picture. It's very hard to point fingers at somebody and say, oh, you like that, you shouldn't be like that, but we've all kind of been like that. We're all both, you know what I mean? Although, this is interesting, the soul's energy is either male or female. So you'll find that in some lifetimes you can be a male and you're a woman in this lifetime, or your soul is female energy. And in another lifetime you were actually like a guy, but you find that you knew you were a woman, and that's where these things come in. So now you get a better understanding why certain things are occurring in the world. You cannot judge, you cannot look at it because it is not what we think it is. You see what I'm saying? Okay, I told you, going down a rabbit hole over here. You may have even been, you may yourself may have even been somebody, but I don't pick that up. Maybe this person, maybe it was this person who was maybe like either transgender or gay or something like that, and you just could not click with them, and you couldn't understand why, you know, whoa. This energy of this person kind of reminds me of my brother. Don't tell anyone. Don't get along. Anyway, but I get along with you now in this lifetime. So you couldn't deal with this person. This energy that you and this person had, I felt like they were the one who broke you. They were the one who you just could not control. Because what the Strength card in the reverse position, it says detach. And there's a dove here that's getting let go. The Strength card in the reverse position is almost like this was the person who drove you bonkers. You know, you just had your worry about them. You didn't know how to make them get fixed. You didn't know how to control them, and they were your weak point. I think whenever this was the one person you felt that you could get everything else right in your world. If you were married, for instance, That person was in their place. They knew how to behave around you. Kids as well. But if this was one of your kids, this was the rebel. It was the black sheep. And this person was just happy. They had the Four of Wands energies, joy and stability. They were happy most of the time in who they were and how they were. And it was, even just for you to see them being happy, it made you crazy. And I know in this lifetime you're going, no, but I would never be that way. Oh, we've been so many things. You have no idea. Sometimes you wonder, but geez, why did this happen to me? If we can have a greater understanding of all the aspects of who we were, the dark and the light, it will heal a lot moving forward. Because in lifetimes that are to come, if we start to fix things in this lifetime, we create an amazing a lifetime in the future as well, where the karma is not as negative as when we don't have understanding. So let's see. Yeah, no. Somebody had a deeper understanding of who they were. This person may have even been really spiritual in another way, with the high priestess being there. I feel like a very staunch, very straightforward, this is my belief system. It's very strict, it's very controlled. This person, whoa, total opposite of everything. They were very careful around you with the Four of Pentacles, so they were always protecting themselves against you. And the high priestess energy comes in the reverse position. They knew exactly who they were and they couldn't change it. And I felt like they broke you. This person was the one, I feel that they hurt you the most. I don't feel like it was like a love relationship at all. I feel like it was family, to be honest. They hurt you the most. You felt like because you feel like they failed in life, but they didn't, because they were happy. But it makes you feel like you failed because they couldn't be what you wanted them to be. You know what I mean? This is so old school way of thinking. I'm just saying. Oh, wow. Let's see in this lifetime how the dynamics are outplaying with each other now. Now, be aware. There are times we can have a brother in a past lifetime, and in this lifetime, it's the person we get married to. It's different lifetimes, different people, different DNA, okay? So bear with me, guys. I hope you guys are going to react properly or understand this. Some people may not. But yeah, we go down the rabbit hole with me and the spirit guides. So in this lifetime, unbelievable. You've got the Death card in the reverse position. There are some things that have not gone your way in the past. I feel like you never had the power that you had in that lifetime here. It could either be with regards to relationships, or you may have even lost some people in your life as well. And I know it says the Death card, we're not supposed to say it involves death, but in this one it kind of came through a little bit, which doesn't actually really happen that often. You might have lost maybe a family member or a friend a couple of years ago or recently, mother, father kind of vibe as well. That experience that you've been through has made you really change perspective about life and in general. If this is not a loss of like a loved one, there's something you've experienced that's a loss. That's like a big deal. It's like you divorced, or it wasn't a positive thing. It was an ending. And it was like, it wasn't something that you wanted at all. It was something that it's this person. If it's a divorce energy or a relationship that broke up, it is this person. I feel like it's two things going on here. I feel like there's a lot of loss that you've experienced. Like it can be the loss of a loved one. It can be the breakup of quite a strong connection. It's not the way you wanted it to go. But you've kind of like, I like the energy that's come up with the Hierophant, literally with the Wheel of Fortune next to it. I feel like you've kind of like, which is unbelievable for what I'm feeling. I feel like you've kind of like surrendered to it. You've kind of like accepted certain things, even though you feel like it wasn't fair with the Death card being there, what you've experienced or things that you've been through. But I feel like you've kind of like accepted, and you've kind of like gone, things happen, and they happen with the Wheel of Fortune, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. I cannot go back and I cannot change what has already occurred. But I still feel like there's a lot of hope in you that in the future you're still going to have amazing unfolding. There's your Hierophant energy. You may I feel like you're taking this very spiritual outlook on things, which is very different from the past person that you were. You kind of remind me of the person that you had conflict with. It's almost like you guys had swapped roles for some reason. It's like you swapped energy. You more that kind of like, okay, I'm going to understand this. I'm going to try to understand this. Okay, I'm going to adjust. I'm going to sort of move with what's happening around me and accept certain things are meant to be. And this was their kind of energy. And I feel like you got more of that energy now. It's like you guys have went and just did that. So I want to see who are they. Yeah. This, if you were in it, whoever left you, it's this person. Yes. It is them, because in a past lifetime, you guys had this very difficult connection with each other. It is replaying in this lifetime as a partner to you. You were either married to them, living with them, or going to be married or living with them. You guys may even have children together. And it is something that broke up. That is the death energy there. But there's a lot more attached to that death energy for whomever I'm reading for. There's more to it. There's a lot of other things that have happened besides this that actually almost like catapulted you into becoming into the Hierophant energy. Difficult times will either make you or break you. And you didn't let it break you, which is, I'm really happy about that. This is them now. Remember, they've got the Four of Pentacles in the past energy, which means they've got the protective wall up against you even in this lifetime. And I feel like they're the one who walked away from the connection, and they made that decision to do so with the Two of Wands energy. The King of Swords cuts, it's almost like they went from being the King of Wands energy, which is a much more relaxed kind of energy, especially in the reverse position. It's just like, different and awkward and don't fit in kind of vibe. But the King of Swords can be very, very straightforward, very cold sometimes. Almost reminds me always of the Emperor whenever I see the King of Swords. They made this decision to walk away from the relationship and live their life basically without you, with the Two of Wands energy. It may not be something that they actually wanted to do, because also they did feel the loss of it as well. But it ended up happening anyway. And it's almost like you guys are replaying something from here. It's like the same kind of vibe that comes in. They just couldn't deal with the energy that you carry. Sometimes we wonder why things unfold the way they are. When we understand what happened in the past, it makes us to go, there's a connection. That's what happened. This is a past life and this is what came in. So let's see. This is very interesting. Let's see currently. I feel like you're just not this person at all. You're more like what they were. Yeah, you got a Six of Swords energy that has come up here, and the Three of Swords, and this card just gets my attention. For some of you guys, I don't know if it's you or if it is them, but they may literally, or you may literally be wondering, can I salvage this relationship? Can we get back together? Because there is no contact right now with the Seven of Cups energy with regards to the two of you. If there is contact, it's not emotional at all. It's very lacking of emotion, kind of feeling a bit empty over there. With this daydreams and decisions, it's almost like, what do I do? Are they going to reach out to me sooner or later? What is going to happen here? Will this be fixed again? Because we've got the Six of Swords in the reverse position here. It says healing begins. Literally, you guys in this lifetime have to make peace with each other. That's why you're reconnecting. And there is this element. I feel like you guys have unfinished business, like from a past lifetime into this lifetime. And it doesn't mean, by the way, that, oh, you got unfinished business. You got this Three of Swords energy. So it even can be that they left you for somebody else. I'm just saying. The sadness and isolation energy, I feel like you sometimes miss them. That can make you sometimes go, do I get back together with this person or not? What do I do? Or you just get lonely. It's like, oh, what do I do? You may even feel like they rejected you, because Spirit Guide just said like rejection. And this energy, it can sometimes make you wonder, should I try to go back to them? Should I try to fix this energy? And I'm not 100% sure what Spirit is going to say about all this. But I know you guys have got an opportunity to heal this situation. And it doesn't mean get prepared for this. When you heal something that you guys are going to get back together, it's healing the karma for that, so that you can get on with your life and this situation does not repeat itself again. So, and also it opens up ways for you to get the happiness that you actually want, even for them. So let's see what Spirit Guide has got to say. Yeah, they're actually saying they don't think that the two of you will ever be able to really have what it is you wanted to have. You got the 10 of Pentacles again in the reverse position, the 10 of Cups in the reverse position, which shows me you guys could have literally been married or really stable or going towards marriage. This is still in the reverse position. This person made a decision to walk away. I don't think it's them that's thinking sometimes, can it be saved? Will we ever get back together? Will this ever? I feel like it's your energy. Let's look inside. Let's see what Spirit Guides will now say with regards to how can you, like, what do you need to do? What is the healing that needs to take place here? What is the healing? Yeah, this is an understanding on a soul level that needs to come in here. You got a 5 of Swords energy. Remember, you have a 5 of Wands here. Now you got a 5 of Swords energy, which shows me conflict, things going wrong. I honestly feel like your person may have gotten involved with someone else. I'm just saying, this happened very, very, very quickly. It's almost like wind just blew through your house, you know, and a tornado, you know what I mean? And it was like after that tornado left, it was all just fallen down. And this may not ever be healed. One of the things that helps with karma, it's not about the other person at all. It is totally 100% about you and how you understand. And sometimes we have like hatred for people, or we don't like somebody because they hurt us. And when we do get a deeper and a bigger understanding as to why people behave and do certain things, that is when we can sometimes learn to forgive somebody as well. I know it's not easy, but honestly, it's a gate opener for you in life. When you understand, okay, they behave like this towards me because of a past life relationship that we had, and that was the dynamic like this. And it's almost like in this relationship, it's an underlying energy that's just always under the surface between the two of you. Even though you may have fallen in love at some time, it was always destined to move to this kind of energy. You got a Wheel of Fortune here. And when you have a deeper understanding of what has occurred, it's this time where you can actually go, okay, so I understand why it is like this. It doesn't mean it can ever be fixed, but I make peace with this, and I make an understanding of deeper behaviors from even myself and from them. And we had to let this thing kind of play out. Now that it has played out, 6 of Swords energy, I begin to heal. And one of the steps of healing is literally to forgive them. But it doesn't mean you accept them back. No, because then you're recreating new karma. You see, that is how you heal karma. You forgive those, that have done things to you. It's written in the Bible even, guys. And you then forgive yourself for things that you don't even know that you did. And that energy is amazing. That's the major first big step in opening life for you as well. So let's see. Yeah, because you got a new beginning, they want you to release this energy. You have a Fool card in the reverse position. They know you don't know what is the new beginning. They know you don't know what it will do to release and let go and to send forgiveness to somebody, even though you don't say it to them. You don't need to say it to anyone. No, closure is not like that. Closure is not about the other person. Closure is about you, and it's about what's happening to you, not what's happening to them. Even though in a way you can literally sit right where you are and be like, you know, my spirit guides, I send forgiveness to this person and forgiveness to myself as well for what occurred to us even in a past lifetime, and I want this to be healed. Just doing those things, just thinking it, is the beginning of the 6 of Swords energy. And I feel like it's actually, honestly, I feel like for you it's going to be easy to do. It's going to be easy to, it's that easy. It's that easy. And then you actually do it. You don't start like a week later thinking bad about them and go, You just let it go. Because that is when you trust the unfolding of the universe. And that is when you begin to see how it will affect your life and change your life. And it gets you into a place where you are meant to be, to find your own happiness. My goodness gracious. In the extended reading, I'm going to see that and see what will happen after. you release this and heal this energy with a deeper understanding now. And maybe we'll see what spirit guides will show us, what is coming in for you. If you want to check it out, link in the description box below. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for coming into the reading. Sending light and love as usual. Bye.